been a very long time, approximately 5 months since I last made a video. Just wanted to come back and basically explain myself first of all, and also just let you know what's been going on, which has led me not to make YouTube videos for that I've ever been that super active on YouTube, only to kind of show you guys wigs I've created, hopefully get some feedback from people. And also I created those videos to show the clients that their wigs were going through too, what it looked like, because a lot of my clients are abroad, so if they don't have the capability to Skype, that's the initial idea behind my YouTube channel. Oh, let me create some videos, send them the link, they'll have a look. If they're not happy about something, they can get back to me and I'll change it, but generally we haven't had to do that. But instead YouTube became kind of a fun thing for me to do, to show off again wigs that I was creating, shipping off or selling. Lately I've had a hiatus from YouTube, which has been for several reasons, but the first reason, ding, message. The first reason is, on my last video I explained to you guys that I got offered a job at my dream company, and I started working there in the beginning of 2014. Now the backdrop to this job was I lived in the UK for 8 years and I moved back home in 2013 in June. Now when I moved back, I've been studying in the UK, so I did my bachelor's degree in property management and valuation. So my background is very much in property, in general, commercial property. Anyway, so when I moved back in June, there's only been one company I wanted to work for. The reason why I wanted to work for this company is since the first year of university, we were introduced to them and they were renowned. They were like the top company to work for if you graduated from my degree. So I always had my eye out on them. When I came on holiday to Stockholm in 2007, I just took a chance and sent in an email and basically asked them if they would see me, and I was looking for a job. I went in for an interview. I think I was interviewed by 2 or 3 people. After that, they offered me the job as a trainee, and I declined at the time because I was in my 2nd year of university. So I was like, what if I take this job and then I lose this job, or I get fired, or I quit, or whatever, and then I haven't like finished my bachelor's degree? That would be quite stupid. Anyway, so I declined, and it's always been in the back of my head, like, why did I decline? I mean, this is what you're working to have, but end of story. Sometimes the right time is not your time. So I moved back to Stockholm 2013, and I started officially my company, Impressive Wigs by Lovette. And that has been a blast, but whilst I was doing that, my mind was still set on working for this company. So I contacted them and contacted them and contacted them. I think they all knew my name before I even started working there as the girl that was pestering them with lots of questions and lots of emails. But I don't believe that you will get anywhere in life if you don't work hard and be persistent in what you do love. And I do love this company a lot. So basically I was called in for an interview in December, and I got the job offer in January. Now the whole process was very long-winded. I mean, I had to go for 3 interviews. I had to meet the head of my department, the head of HR, and then the vice president of the company in Stockholm. And all of them basically came back to me and said, yes, we will offer you this job. And I could not have been more excited and happy. Reason number 1 why I haven't been on YouTube: you have to adjust when you have a new job. You have to focus 110% on what you're doing to be able to be good at it. And I couldn't do that whilst I was running my own company and making videos and being on social media. It just was not a possibility at all, and I'm not regretful. Trying to get my foot into that company, my mum got so fed up with me because she was like, between June and December you've been moaning and you've been talking about this company. Oh my God, if you actually do not get this job, I don't want you to ever mention the name of this company. I don't want to hear the name. I don't want to hear the initials. I don't want to hear how much you want to work there. Just leave it, because God has said you will not work there. And I was like, all right, well, just give me a week. I'll do my interviews, and if I don't get it, I promise you, I will just be shh. I won't talk. I won't mention it. I'll forget it ever existed. But you know, sometimes life just throws something at you, something quite good, and you're just like, I got it. So after I got my dream job, I was still running Impressive Wigs by Lovette. I was working full-time and I was making wigs on the weekend, after work, weekdays, replying to people's emails, replying to social media, people on social media, etc, etc. So after that, I was like, most of you, if you're not familiar with Stockholm or Sweden, I lived in Nynäshamn, which is about 3 hours back and forth to where I was working. So besides traveling 3 hours a day, I was working full-time, getting to know my job, learning new things, and running my company. So there was literally no chance of there being like, oh hey, I've got a spare hour, let me make a YouTube video and spend 3 hours editing it. There was just no chance. So that was my second aim of 2014, to move into the center of Stockholm and get a flat and be independent and basically just have more time on my hands. I'll be freeing up about 3 hours a day. So I found a flat. I moved into my quaint little flat in August, and it was completely empty. And again, if you don't know what the property market is like in Stockholm, it's literally impossible. You have to be on this list for about 20 odd years to be able to get a flat in the center of Stockholm. And that's where I wanted to be. I wanted to be in Deewone, which is the south of the center. But again, what you pray for is what you get. So I managed to get a flat in the Deewone, and I absolutely love it. It's 20 minutes from my job. It's close to all of the pubs, the museums, the galleries, all sorts of things that I enjoy doing on my spare time. And I was just like, oh my God, I am so stoked. I literally, the first night I moved into the flat, I just danced, I laid on my sofa, I was just like ecstatic, beyond ecstatic, I have to say. So that was reason number 2. Once I've moved into the flat, then it was delayed with the YouTube videos even more, because I had to make myself at home, I had to record, put together all of my furniture, make it homely, make sure everything is exactly as I like it, and then unpack. And all of that, yes, I know it's late and it's long, but yes, it did take me this long to unpack and make sure everything's exactly where I want it to be. And it's still not perfect. I'm sure I will make a video showing you my home in the future, but that's it. Here I am today, making this video, finally having the time to edit and record all in my own space. And yeah, I can't believe it. Every time I wake up, I'm like, oh my God, this is like a dream for me, to be able to just have everything fall into place. Now with the YouTube recording, I don't know how often I will record, because at present time I have so many clients going out that if I had to make a video for every wig I make, you guys would be quite bored of that quickly. So I'm not going to do that at all. I think I will diversify my channel as in hair care and hair products, as well as my wigs and when they're going out, coloring, things like that. But if you have anything you'd specifically want to see or want to know, any questions you may have, don't forget to utilize that comment box and just let me know. If I have the time, I will basically do videos in accordance to your requests. But yeah, that's where we are today, and I'm so happy to be back. I am so grateful for all the emails I've received here on YouTube, as well as my Facebook page, with people asking me when's your next video gonna be. I felt like I owed you all an explanation, so hence here I am explaining myself to you all. And I look forward to be making more videos in the coming weeks and months and years, etc, etc. So as the Swedish people say, hej då!